The following is a class on the Bhagavad Gita as it is, first chapter, text number 31, given by His Divine Grace, A.C.Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on July 24th, 1973, in London, England.
Translation. I do not see how any good can come from killing my own kinsmen in this battle, nor can I, my dear Krishna, desire any subsequent victory, kingdom, or happiness.
So, there are two themes, Shriya and Praya. Here, Arjuna is speaking of Shriya. Shriya means ultimate goal. And Praya means immediately palatable. That is called Praya. So, everyone should be interested for Shriya, not for prayer. Just like a child, he likes to play all day and night. Naturally, playful child. So that is called prayer. He likes immediate pleasure. But his father says, my dear child, just go to school or read book. So father is asking for Shriya, ultimate goal. If he is not educated at childhood, then how he will prosper in his future life? So, considering the future prospect, ultimate goal, that is called Shriya. And Priya means immediate. Just like we eat something which I may not digest, or it may have some bad effect later on. But people are interested in immediate benefit without calculation of future benefit. So Arjuna is considering with reference to his future that if I kill my kinsman, what benefit there will be? I want victory, I want kingdom to become happy, but if my all kinsmen are killed, then what is the value of my victory? With whom I shall enjoy? He is thinking like that. Society is the same thing. Society fancy like that. Everyone wants to enjoy life with society friends. Nobody wants to enjoy life alone. That is not possible. This is not natural. So, where from we got this idea that I cannot enjoy alone? Just like generally, a person is alone, but he gets a wife with a hope for enjoying family life. Children, wife, friend. Griha, Kshetra, Atha Griha, Kshetra, Sutapu, Victory. Griha means apartment. And Kshetra means land. Griha, Kshetra, Suta. Suta means children. Atha Griha, Kshetra, Suta, Apta. Apta means friends, society. Atha Griha, Kshetra, Sutapta, Victory. Apta means friends, society. And to support all these things, Griha, Kshetra, Suta, Apta, there is required money, Vitta. Vitta means money. Ata griha kshetra suta pravittai janasya mohoyam aham nameti. This is material life. Griha kshetra, I must have griha. Griha means with wife. Nagriham griha ittuktam grihini griha ittahu. Griha. Griha means house. So we are also living in house, very nice house. But still we are not grihastha. In griha, to live in a house does not mean a grihastha. Now griham ittahu. Grihastha means grihe tisthati iti grihastha. Every Sanskrit word has got elaborate meaning. Grihastha means one who stays in griha, in a house. He is called grihastha. So, we can be called grihastha also. We are living in house. No. Shastra says, na griham ittahu. Simply a house is not griha. There must be the housewife. That means wife. Grihini griham ittahu. In Hindi this word is used. Garwal. If there is no wife, that is not griha. And another, Chanakya Pandit says, Putra hinam griham sunnam. You have got wife, but if you have no children, that griha is also void. So, grihastha means to live with wife and children and cultivating spiritual life. That is called griha. It doesn't matter. You live with your wife and children, or you live with brahmachari, sannyasi, anything. It doesn't matter. Therefore, there are so many divisions of life. Whichever status of life is suitable for you, you can accept. Brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha, sannyasi. Ashram. Ashram, when the word is added, ashram, that means it has got reference with cultivation of spiritual life. So grihastha ashram. One can live at home with wife and children, but the business should be Krishna consciousness. We don't accept the Mayavadi sannyasi because there is no Krishna consciousness. Simply by becoming sannyasi, Brahma Sattva Jagan Mithya, this world is false. Brahma is true. So I give up this world. That kind of sannyasi we do not accept. Either you become grihastha or sannyasi or brahmachari, there must be Krishna. Then it will be called ashram. Grihastha ashram, sannyasa ashram, brahmachari ashram. Therefore this word is added, ashram. So, Arjuna is in grihastha ashram. He wants to serve Krishna. Is Krishna's friend. He is the devotee. Krishna is already recommended. In the 4th chapter, he declared, Bhaktosi, Yosi, you are my dear friend, you are my devotee. So, he is qualified grihastha ashrami. He is devotee of Krishna, but he is also family man. He has his wife, children. And here the problem is, what is Shriya? What is ultimate good? That is mistaken here. Therefore Bhagavad Gita is required. He is thinking that Krishna is not so important. My family is important. My family. Although he is devotee, therefore Kanishthadikar, in the lower stage of devotion. In the lower stage of devotion, one may be interested in Krishna consciousness, but his real interest is how to improve this material life. Just like, oh God, give us our daily bread. So he has gone to God, not to serve God, but to take bread. Artha Arthati. That is also good. But because he has gone to God to ask for bread, he is better than the rascals who do not care for God. He has gone to God. That is recommended in the Bhagavad Gita. Artha Arthati Jignasi Jnani Cha Bharatarsa Chatudvida Bhajante Mam Sukriti Naudi. Arjuna, four kinds of people. They become devotees. Who are they? Artha. Artha means distress. Arthati. One is poor, wants some money. Jignasu, inquisitive, and gaining, and man of knowledge. So Artha Arthati, this is referred to the grihastha. The grihastha, they become sometimes distressed. But the grihastha ashram means unless there is Krishna or full consciousness of Krishna, it is simply miserable. Simply miserable. Dukkhalam, asasata. Simply working hard day and night, then there is child is sick, the wife is not satisfied, the servant is not satisfied, so many things problem. But if there is Krishna in the center, the all problems will be solved. But people do not know this. They think that I shall be happy with wife, children, servants, house and this and that. No, that's not possible. Therefore one should be in grihastha ashram, not only in family life. Family, the dogs have got family life. He has got wife, children, the cats and the hogs, big family. Because a hog begets at a time 1 dozen children. What is it? You are afraid of begetting one child. They is contracepting them. But they are not afraid. They beget 1 dozen children at a time, twice in a year. So, to live with family, wife, children, then the hog excels family life. No, that is not family. To live with wife, children, peacefully, if you like, but bring in Krishna in the center. That is grihastha. So Arjuna is talking of the ultimate goal. But he is talking ultimate goal with the point of view from material conception. He does not know. He knows that he is playing the part of a person who does not know. That ultimate Shriya, ultimate good is Krishna. Ultimate good is not that we live with family. That is good. No. When you live with family because you cannot renounce, so that is allowed. But you live with family with Krishna. So Krishna is there, but he is thinking in terms of material good. That if my kinsmen are dead, I kill them, then where is my good? There is no good. What shall I do with the victory and happiness? Where is happiness? I cannot live without them. This is the concept. Atap griha khetu sutak viprajana samohoyam. This is delusion. Everyone is trying to become happy with society, friendship and love, children, wife, friends, money and house and land. This is the conception of material. So Arjuna is thinking in material concept of life. He is not thinking that my ultimate goal is to satisfy Krishna. This is the Bhagavad Gita's purpose. That is Krishna consciousness. One has to change to satisfy Krishna, not to satisfy himself or the family or the society or the nation. No. Whether Krishna is satisfied, that is the criteria. That is the ultimate goal. Kasmin tushte jagat tushte. If Krishna is satisfied, then other things will be automatically satisfied. But they do not. They are thinking that I can bring Krishna in the midst of my family, provided Krishna helps me to enjoy this material life. They are thinking. That is artha. But that is also good. Just like Guru Maharaj. He was artha. Artha means he wanted something material, benefit. His stepmother insulted him that you cannot sit down on the lap of your father because you are not born in my womb. He was Kshatriya, he took it himself. So, his father had two wives. So, he was born the eldest queen. The father was not very much attached to the eldest queen. The father was attached to the junior queen. The junior queen was very proud that the king is in my hand. So, she insulted. The father was not happy. Although Dhruva was born of the eldest queen, and it is sometimes liking, so that does not mean he did not like his son. So he wanted to sit down on the lap of his father, and his stepmother insulted. So he took it very seriously, and he wanted to have the kingdom. This is authority, wanted. And his mother advised that if he takes shelter of Krishna, he can fulfill your desire. So therefore, artha authority. He was distressed at the same time. He wanted a kingdom by the grace of Krishna. That was his purpose. So, because he went to worship Krishna for some material benefit, he is to be taken as fire. Chaturdvida bhajante mang sukritina. Sukritina means past. Kriti means very expert in acting worldly activities. So, one who are engaged in pious activities, they are called sukriti. There are two kinds of activities. Impious activities, sinful activities, and pious activities. So, one who goes to pray in the church or in the temple, God give us our daily bread, or God give me some money, or God give me relief from this distress, they are also pious. They are not impious. The impious people, they will never surrender to God, Krishna. Ramana Diskitinam Mula Praphupada Narasa. These class of men, sinful men, rascals, lowest of the mankind, whose knowledge has been taken away by Maya and demon, these classes of men will never surrender to God. Therefore, they are duskriti, impious. So Krishna is pious, but still he wants the family benefit. This is his defense. Family prosperity. He wants to be happy with society, friends. Therefore he said that Nakanti Vijayana. This is called Vairag. Sasan Vairag. It is called Smashan Vairag. Smashan Vairag means that in India, the Hindus, they burn the dead body. So relatives take the dead body for burning to the burning heart. And when the body is burned, everyone present there, for the time being, they become little denounced. Oh, this is the body. We are working for this body. Now it is finished. It is burnt into ashes. So what is the benefit? This kind of vairagya, renouncement is there. But as soon as it comes from the burning heart, he again begins his activities. In the shasana, in the burning heart, he becomes renounced. And as soon as come home, again he is vigorous, how to work, how to get money, how to get money, how to get money. So this kind of vairagya is called shasana vairagya. It's temporary. He cannot become vairagya. And he says, Nakankhe Vijayan. I don't want victory. I don't want this. This is temporary sentiment. Temporary sentiment. These people, they are attached to family life. They may say like that I don't want this happiness, don't want this very nice position, victory, I don't want. But he wants everything. He wants everything. Because he does not know what is the Shriya. Shriya is Krishna. Actually, when one gets Krishna, or Krishna consciousness, then he can say that I don't want this. They will not say that. Why they will say don't want this? Here, what we have got, suppose I have got a kingdom. So, that is my kingdom? No. That is Krishna's kingdom. Because Krishna says, Bhokkaram Jaggadamusam Sarvaloka Mahasam. He is the proprietor. I may be his representative. Krishna wants that everyone should be Krishna conscious. So the king's duty is, as representative of Krishna, to make every citizen Krishna conscious. Then he is doing nice duty. And because the monarchs did not do so, therefore now monarchy is abolished everywhere. Say again, the monarchs, wherever is monarchy, little at least show of monarchy. Just like here in England, they live. Actually, if the monarch becomes Krishna conscious, actually becomes representative of Krishna, then the whole face of the kingdom will change. That is required. Our Krishna consciousness movement is for that purpose. We don't very much like this so-called democracy. What is the value of this democracy? All fools and rascals, they vote another fool and rascal and he becomes prime minister. Just like in so many cases, that is not good for the people. We are not for this so-called democracy because they are not trained. If the king is trained, that was the system of monarchy, just like Yudhishthira Maharaj or Arjuna and anyone, all the kings, Rajarsi, they are called Rajarsi. Imam vivasati yugam praktamanaham abmanam vivasana manobe prabhu manuikha kavi brahvi evam parampara praptam imam rajarsayo vidu. Rajarsa. Rajar king means he is not only king, he is a great rishi, saintly person, just like Maharaj, Yudhishthira or Arjuna. The saintly person. They are not ordinary these drunkard things. That I got so much money, let me drink and let the dancing of the prostitute. Not like. They are rishi. Although they are king, they are rishi. That kind of king want. Rajas. Then people will be happy. In Bengali there is a proverb. Rajar pape rajya nashto. Gimni dosi grihastha bhrust. In grihastha life, in household life, if the wife is not good, then nobody will be happy in that grihastha life, household life. Similarly, in a kingdom, if the king is empire, then everyone will suffer. This is the problem. So, Krishna, Arjuna, is thinking of the Shriya and Praya. Actual Shriya means to achieve Krishna consciousness. That is one thing in Arjuna. He is showing that feature of life, that he wants better the society friends you are love. He does not want to kill them. Then everything will be finished. But actually, the fact is that even after killing the so-called kinsman, if he can satisfy Krishna, that is his prayer. That is his prayer. That he does not. And because he does not know, therefore this Bhagavad Gita is there. He is playing the part that he does not know, that Krishna is the ultimate goal of life, not the so-called society principle. He is playing that part that he does not. He is thinking that Krishna is not important. Krishna has already asked him to fight, but he is considering, Krishna, you are asking me to fight and I have to kill my own kinsman. Then when is my victory? Therefore he said, here in the previous verse he has said, Pashyami viparitani ki. You are asking me to fight for my victory, for my happiness, but I see it will be just the opposite. Pashyami viparitani. This is his problem. And to solve this problem, Arjuna became the disciple of Krishna, and Krishna advised him in Bhagavad Gita, and that is the pillow. Unless Arjuna prays like that, ordinary man, everyone wants to be happy with this Griha Kshetra Sutapa Vittu. Household life and having some land. Nowadays, in those days there was no industry. Therefore industry is not meant. Land. If you got land, then you can produce your food. But actually, that is our life. Here in this village we find so much land lying vacant, but they are not producing their food. They make their food the cows, poor cows, to kill them. This is not God. Griha Kshetra, you become Grihastha, but you produce your food from the land, Griha Kshetra. And when you produce food, then we get children. Griha Kshetra Sutta Apavit. In India, in village, there is still the system among the poor man, the cultivator. If the cultivator cannot provide to keep a cow, he will not marry. Joru and Goru. Joru means wife and Goru means cow. So one should keep a wife if he is able to keep a cow, Joru and Goru. Because if we keep a wife, immediately there will be children. But if you cannot give them cow's milk, the children will be weak, rickety, not very healthy. They must drink sufficient milk. So cow is therefore considered mother. Because one mother has given birth to the child, the another mother is supplying milk. So everyone should be obliged to mother cow because she is supplying milk. So according to our Shastra, there are 7 mothers. Adu Mata, real mother, from whose body I have taken my birth. Adu Mata, she is mother. Guru Patni, the wife of teacher, He is also mother. Ado Mata Guru Patni, Brahmani, the wife of a Brahman. She is also mother. Ado Mata Guru Patni, Brahmani, Rajapatnika, the queen is mother. So how many? Ado Mata Guru Patni, Brahmani, Rajapatnika, then Dhenu. Dhenu means cow. She is also mother. And Dhatri. Dhatri means nuts. Dhenu Dhatri, Tatha Priti, also the earth. Earth is also mother. Then the people are taking care of motherland where he is born. That's good. But why they should take care of mother cows also. But they are not taking care of mother. Therefore they are sinful. They must suffer. There must be war, pestilence, famine. As soon as people become sinful, immediately nature's punishment will come upon them. You cannot avoid. Therefore, Krishna consciousness movement means solution of all problems. Teaching people not to become sinful, because a sinful man cannot become Krishna conscious. To become Krishna conscious means that he has to give up his sinful activities. That is it.